Hello and good day to you, it's me Andy here, and another story from Talkin really. The news is about the DWP benefit reforms that they've announced in Parliament, and it is obviously to get people back into work. It is actually just a smokescreen, and it's hiding actual cuts to benefits, and it's not a good thing. We have disability campaigners up in arms about this story, which is in the big issue. Thanks to Trevor for highlighting this story, which I did have already bookmarked. However, thank you for sending that over to me. If you have any stories that you see, then please do feel free to send them to me. I may well not have them, or I may well have them and already planned to do a video. So let's have a look. It's in the big issue, and the story was from yesterday. So DWP benefit reforms to get people into work are smokescreen for cuts. And this is disability campaigner Ellen Clifford said that the work capability assessment proposals, remember they're going to be changing those, are motivated purely by cutting spending rather than helping people into work. So they've launched a consultation on disability benefit cuts that is framed as helping disabled people into work, despite having made no estimate of how many disabled people would actually find work as a result. So the proposals would see the work capability assessment. This obviously is for universal credit payments, disability payments that is, tightened in order to exclude more people from the highest levels of support. So even though you are disabled, it doesn't mean that you're going to get this help. After a short 8-week consultation, it was done in autumn last year, the DWP opted for 3 measures that the Office for Budget Responsibility later concluded would lead to just 15,400 more people finding paid work by 2029. Remember, that's 4 years away, despite affecting more than 450,000 new applications in that time period, most of whom would lose out on up to £416 a month at the current benefit rates. The plans have sparked a judicial review by disability campaigner Ellen Clifford, who said the plan were motivated purely by cutting spending rather than helping disabled people into work, and thus not enough information was provided in the consultation to allow people to understand and comment on the real impact of the proposals. Obviously, they were like, if you ask the right questions, you'll get the right answers, is what they're saying there. And obviously they weren't asking the right questions, because they didn't want to know. The proposals were initiated under Conservatives, but the new Labour government have not scrapped them. In her budget speech, Chancellor Rachel Reeves said the government would deliver those savings. Yes, as part of the fundamental reforms to the health and disability benefit system. It's not yet clear whether Labour will keep the proposed cuts, and if it doesn't, it's unclear what its own reforms to make the equivalent financial savings might involve. So I think that they will probably go ahead with it. As part of the proceedings, lawyers representing the DWP told the High Court on Thursday that it had not carried out any evaluation of the employment impact or disability impact of any of its proposals before launching the public consultation on 5th of September 2023. Lawyers even claimed that one reason for the consultation was specifically to gather information on likely equality impact of the proposals. They said the only work on the impact of the plans that was conducted were audits of 300 previous work capability assessment cases to estimate how many people would be affected. which fed into uncertain calculations of potential financial savings. After the consultation began, the DWP officials adopted policy costings showing the spending and the employment impacts of the proposals. Officials also began working on a draft equality impact assessment into the proposals that were sent to ministers on the 10th of November last year, none of which was published under the consultation, and the equality impact assessment remains in draft form even to this day. The DWP revelation that they carried out absolutely no implement of disability impact assessment has confirmed fears that this is rushed, disingenuous consultation was just a smokescreen for cuts. It was never a legitimate attempt to hear the voices of deaf and disabled people or support them into work. What do we expect from Labour? They're just the same as Conservatives. I've got a story about Conservatives because there is actually a new leader of the Tories. It's the lady. I'm going to talk about that in the other video, but for now, what do we expect by this? Because they are going to go ahead with it no matter what. The consultation was a bit of a con, and of course they didn't give the right information, and obviously, don't tell the whole truth, then you can do with it what you like. Hello, just a quickie, just advertising the Andy Wright shop where you can find high quality merchandise to purchase. This is mugs, t-shirts and a new one which is affiliate links, and there are lots on there. So we'll go through very quickly and very briefly. Buy yourself a nice mug. If you want to see a particular category, then you can click on the button that will take you there. So travel mugs here, lots of those, and some of these have been redesigned. We've got the New World Order disability mugs. The miscellaneous section has a whole load of new ones, plus old ones have been redesigned. Click the button and it will take you over to the Spring website where you can finish your purchase. On the t-shirts page, 4 categories. The Thailand based t-shirts similar to the mugs. Again, some of them have been redesigned. There are a lot here to choose from, and of course the New World Order ones there, which are quite good, and some disability related t-shirts. Big section here with a whole load of new ones, including these ones here are matching with the mugs as well, and of course they are some of them have been redesigned. Lastly, affiliate links. We have some links here to various products and services. Obviously, if you click these links and go through, then the company, they do give us a small commission. Travel scooters, we've got Incogni, we've got Travel Sphere if you're interested in some holiday experiences on the beach. We've got brand new here, Agoda. This is a recent addition, and of course Flight Centre for getting flights. Then we have other stuff here which are not related to travel, but you may be interested if you're a creator. And of course, last but not least, lastminute.com. Go over to annywrightshop.co.uk, annywrightshop.co.uk. Unfortunately, I think this is just the beginning of the continuation of the harassment and the persecution of disabled people. And of course, these reforms, the work capability assessment, is very, very important because it allows people to get the higher rates on UC and things like that. So it's important that we get that, but also important that it's fair, because obviously they don't use proper doctors and things like that. They use people who are not in the know. I mean, people that don't know anything about any sort of condition. Why would they? They're like paramedics and things like that, which, why would the paramedic know about, for example, MS or cerebral palsy unless they've got the personal experience or the training. Yeah. Anyway, that is the story today. Very, very important and quite shocking. Of course, don't forget like, share, subscribe, and yeah, I mean I am back, and of course this is the third video. Bit disappointed by numbers because the first video yesterday was, well, less than 100 views. So come on, guys. Yeah, we've got 4,500 subscribers and we're getting 100 views on a video. If you want the videos to be made and you're interested in keeping up with the news, then please support the channel. That's it. Thank you, and I'll catch you next time.